people, and welcome back to another Arcane reaction video. Man, we have 2 more episodes. 2 more episodes. I'm really interested to see how this season wraps up. More importantly though, I'm really interested to see if my newest favorite character, Echo, is still alive. So, how about we jump straight into this one and find out. But before I do that, I just want to let all of you know we are still doing the gift card giveaways on Twitch. In the future, I'm hoping to give away gift cards worth of $1,000. And yes, when I say $1,000, I mean per gift card. So if you want to be part of those gift card giveaways, all you need to do is follow me on Twitch, link in the description. The reason I'm doing this is because we broke 200k and I want to give back something to you guys who've given so much to me. So don't miss out. We're doing it for 5 weeks up until Christmas. Link in the description of this video. Click that link to my Twitch. Give me a follow over there. Enough of my talking. Let's jump into my first time ever reaction to Arcane Episode 8. Oil and water.
When I was 10, your grandfather brought me to the aftermath of the Battle of Hildenard. He offered me a gold coin for every blade I retrieved from the Fallen. Said we needed the steel, but I knew it was a lie. He wanted me to know death.
Kino says war is a failure of statecraft.
Your brother thinks he can talk his way out of anything. He fancies himself a fox among the wolves, but mark me, child. If you want to last in this world, you must learn to be both the fox and the wolf.
We'll paint the walls in gold. Import crystal chandeliers. Advisors will enter here, but the regent will have her own secret entrance. She should have a kind, fat face, clever to charm her subjects, but pliable so we can mold her.
Perhaps she could be my daughter.
You'd give me a throne.
I will give you the world, child, if you prove you can take it.
The League of Legends universe is like nothing I ever expected. I'm constantly just surprised by how intricate this universe around a video game really is. The level of detail that's gone into this is mind-blowing.
What should we do with her?
She won't make trouble for us. Strip her of her possessions and send her to the far colonies.
She's a symbol of the old regime. Kill her now. Only one must die. Let her live and you may need to kill thousands.
We can show the people we are merciful.
A wolf has no mercy.
I'm just saying, I prefer her hair like that. She looks fucking badass with the crazy wild hair. She looks awesome. She's had one hell of an upbringing.
You okay? I'll be right back. Okay.
Jinx!
It's gone. What? was all for nothing.
There's no way they could see each other, right? They were miles away from each other. There's no way. That was more like a symbolic sort of stare. Like they couldn't actually, they weren't making eye contact or anything like that. I'm guessing. This is pretty much what I said might happen last time. I said Silco would come, pick her up, and take her away. It looks like that's exactly what's happened. Is she dead? I mean, Jinx is the fucking main character of the story, the only name I know, so I'm guessing no. But damn, man. Oh, I so hope Echo isn't dead as well. Love Echo. Echo is just the best already. Love Echo. I hope I'm saying the name right. I think it was Echo.
Sir, we've secured the area. I've got orders to escort you back into the city. Sir?
It's quite gory, isn't it? What's gonna happen now?
Who lives here? Another counselor friend of yours?
Caitlyn!
We were so worried. Thank goodness you're safe.
And you found a stray.
This is Vi. She's from the Undercity.
So I see. Could we have a word, Caitlyn? In private.
I like Caitlyn. I feel like Caitlyn resembles everything that is supposed to be good, and does her best to like just follow the rules, the guidelines, the law, to the best she possibly can. But I like her. She seems to like, she looks out for people. She seems like a good soul. I like Caitlyn.
You have to speak to the council.
Speak to the council. You understand you've broken several laws.
She was doing what she thought was right.
I'll take responsibility.
You're a councillor's daughter. Your actions reflect on the entire body.
My actions? You know what else reflects on the council? It's citizens living on the streets, being poisoned, having to choose between a kingpin who wants to exploit them and a government that doesn't give a shit.
Caitlyn!
I'm sure our daughter could use some rest after her adventures.
I'll schedule an audience.
Thank you.
You and your friend can address the council yourselves. I'd suggest you prepare accordingly.
I'm actually surprised she said she would do that. Interesting. We all know how that fucking audience is gonna go. We can all predict it. It's not gonna go well! This show is very good. Very well animated. Very enjoyable, like the storyline. Just overall very good.
Her injuries are severe.
You think I can't see that?
I believe I can save her, but the process will be demanding. Sometimes death is a mercy.
She can take it.
And before I begin, I must know.
You guys told me, is this the scientist he was working with in the first episode? Is that who he is? Because I think you guys did tell me that.
Are you prepared to lose her?
Jinx! Jinx!
She won't die, Doctor. She can't.
I understand. Please understand this is for your own sanity. I too once had a daughter.
Silco isn't taking guests.
Not a problem.
You, Finn. Every time I think you can't get dumber, you dig a new low.
Let's be plain then. He's slipping. The Undercity is devolving into chaos, and somehow I get the feeling he isn't up there balancing booksheets. Jinx gets a whim. Suddenly his spine's made of jelly. And here you are, shoveling his shit. Ego is one thing, brains another. You aren't the only one dissatisfied with his performance. There's bigger fish than Silco.
Oh shit, is this a ship? Is this a ship? I think this is the first time we've seen anything like this. Is this her mother or an auntie or something that we saw earlier at the beginning? I guess that makes sense because they always sort of show a backstory of a character you're about to meet, so that's why that explains that a little bit.
Mel, Elora, you didn't have to come out to meet me.
What are you doing here, Mother?
Can I not visit? I've heard stories of Piltover's hospitality.
You didn't sail halfway across the continent to sample the local cuisine.
It's been over a decade, Mel.
Since you banished me.
Such drama. I sent you here to oversee our family's interests and grow yourself, which you have.
You said, perhaps your sentimentality will be more at home with those soft-spined idealists overseas.
You have your father's memory.
Don't try to ingratiate yourself with me.
Mel.
Or that.
Your brother's gone.
Answered Hextech to protect the city, not burn it to the ground.
It's not conjecture. It's a fact. Weapons can't be unmade, and they are always used. I'm here to help guide you to the right decisions.
I don't need your guidance.
We'll see.
Miss Medarda.
Yes?
Yes? It's for me, dear. I'm off to sample the local cuisine.
It's weird. Some scenes in this show just feel like I can't work out where it sits within like a category of age, because some scenes feel kind of tame and some scenes feel very adult, and it feels like they're sort of balancing between one way or the other. They need I don't know. Like this show could easily like make one move and become an 18, or make another move and go PG. It's so weird how much it just balances in between the two things. Like that scene. That's very suggestive. That's all I'm saying. Her mother seems like a fucking badass as well. I really like Mel. I really like her.
We'll present our case to the council tonight.
You did all this yourself? Without even going down there? And I thought Powder could get obsessed.
What happened to her? It's not your fault.
When my parents were still alive, me and Powder used to share a bed like this. Except maybe half the size. We played a game where we pretended to be bigger and bigger monsters. So she would say, I'm a slug monster with venom for ooze. And I would say, well, I'm a slug eating crab with razor spikes. Sometimes I'd get carried away and she'd get scared. I didn't want her to start crying and wake my parents up, so I pretended to chase my own monsters away. I'd say, no monster's gonna get you when I'm here. Then a real monster showed up. And I just ran away. I left her.
I can't tell. I can't tell if they're friends or if they're going to be romantically involved, because there's definitely been a lot of like closeness between those two. But it could just be they're close. But I don't know. It just feels like a romance is brewing there. Could there be like a romance coming? Am I wrong? Am I completely being misled there? Are you guys looking at me going, "This guy's a fucking idiot"? This is what I'm feeling.
You know, Powder, you're stronger than you think.
Vi? I'm so sorry, Powder. Your sister is Jinx.
I understand this must be painful. It will only get worse.
What the fuck is happening with Jinx, man? What is going on with her?
Oh. Huh? Like this. Get away from her.
I'm guessing he has a purpose and he's not just aimlessly wandering around, right? There is something he's looking for or trying to do at the moment. I'm really interested to see where his sort of story goes, because I kind of thought we were just not going to see him much anymore. But it seems like he still has quite a big story coming. Maybe.
Oh, ingenious. Though these blades seem improperly pitched.
You're wrong. It's designed for the fissures. Air is denser.
Oh, are you all right, lad?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just
yes!
sprained my ankle.
He's alive! He's alive! Yes! I knew it! If Jinx had to be alive, this motherfucker had to be alive. Yes! My new favorite character, Echo!
Are you Counselor Heimerdinger?
It's just Heimerdinger now.
What are you doing on this side of the river?
I wanted to offer my assistance to the citizens of the Undercity, but it seems I'm unwelcome. What is it?
We're having the exact same day.
That looks like more than a sprain. You need medical attention.
I have to get home. It isn't safe for me here. I don't know how I'm gonna get down there with my leg busted and, well, you're holding my ride.
teach military history at your academy, Mr. Tallis?
It's,
We're about to see some boobs. Are there boobs in the show? Am I going to have to cut this out of... If this goes on... Because this reaction's going to go on YouTube, there might be some cut scenes here. Just know if there is, it's because there was boobs.
Counselor Tallis. And I'm not sure.
The Elorian general, Sonam Palak, used to find ways to meet his enemies blindfolded. He said a man's mind hides behind his body. Somehow I doubt he ever tried this.
You're Mel's mom.
Among other things. Squeeze, child. You won't break it.
I do have other matters, so if you'll excuse me.
The threat of the Undercity is real. Your leadership is impotent.
We may not be Noxus, but Piltover isn't as helpless as you think.
Who said anything about Piltover? The Council is the problem. The mind hiding behind the body. Navigating your current crisis requires expertise you lack.
Do you know what the success rate for Senior Academy inventors is? 3%. We're no strangers to failure. What makes this the city of progress is that we keep trying until we get it right. So thank you for your advice, Mrs. Medorda. But I have a city to run.
Wait. I see why this province and my daughter have fallen.
Right. I might need to cut some of this. I need to make sure... I'm gonna... I might need to cut some of this. I don't know what was shown then. I'm gonna have to... I'll have to look into this. I didn't see this coming. Okay. This show takes some interesting turns sometimes. Anyway, let's get back to our televised viewing, shall we? Jeez.
This province and my daughter have fallen for you. You have the passion of youth. I have experience. I want you to succeed here, Jace. To grace the world with Hextech. But if you don't accept certain realities, I fear you'll end up like General Palek. Slaughtered with your eyes closed.
3 of my suppliers have said they intend to delay shipments until fall to give things time to cool off.
We have greater concerns than a dip in profits. The sheriff betrayed us.
We need better information.
We need to act before anyone else gets killed.
Perhaps Marcus was operating independently. What could anyone in the Undercity offer him that he didn't have up here?
It's not what they offered him. It's what he had to lose.
Counselors, my daughter has a unique insight into our situation.
Thank you. Counselors, this is Vi. She was born in the Undercity. Even though we failed her in countless ways, she risked everything to show me what life is really like down there. People are starving, sick, ravaged by Shimmer. They live in constant fear of the coordinated efforts of violent crime lords. One man leads these efforts, Silco.
We have Hextech.
What happened to you?
We've been talking about talking for weeks now. They're still cleaning the blood off the bridge. When do we say enough is enough?
Jace, you don't know war. I do. It must be our last resort. There may be a diplomatic solution.
She's right.
What? You want to negotiate with him?
It may be the only way to avoid further bloodshed.
This is insane. Did you learn nothing? You can't talk to him. He hates you, everything you stand for. He will never back down.
Enforcers, please escort them out.
Forget it. I remember where your fancy damn door is.
Interesting. Interesting. So she actually wants the war. I didn't think Vi would want the war, but she actually wants the war. She was hoping they would fight. I thought that when he was talking about going down there with Hextech and having a fight against the Undercity, I thought Vi would literally be like, no. 100%. But Vi actually wants that. She wants a war between the two cities. I never would have thought Vi would be rooting for that. That's interesting. I wonder why.
Vi, wait. Wait! Where are you going?
I don't know. Back where I came from? Seems like that's what everyone up here wants.
I can fix this.
You can't. This is how things are, how they've always been. I was so stupid to think it could change.
There must be something else we can do. Some other way. We'll make a new plan. We have to try.
We tried, okay? It wasn't enough. Top side and bottom, oil and water, that's all there is.
What about us?
Oil and water. Wasn't meant to be.
You're just saying that.
Do yourself a favor, Cupcake. Go back to that big, shiny house of yours and just forget me, okay?
So there is some romance going on there. I thought there might be. Nah, that's kind of cute. I like that. I thought there might be. Interesting. I never would have saw that coming. This episode's been really good. Oh shit, I forgot about this.
Project for a couple of weeks now.
It worked!
Victor, I've been working on this for a year now. Victor.
No, that can't. That can't.
What is going on with that thing? And she's that we barely got to see anything of that character. She just in the background every now and then, go crush on Victor, and then fucking poof! Oh man. Oh bless her. She was literally trying to help him as well. That's such a sad way to go. I'm happy Victor's safe. Victor seems like a sweetheart. I am worried Victor's gonna go dark side, but for now, he's still a good guy. So this is Jinx or Silco doing something here? No.
You guys really like to bandy that thread around. You ever been to Stillwater?
No.
So you just wave an arm, have someone dragged off, don't bother to find out what it does to someone being stuffed in a stone box for weeks or months or even years?
Yeah. I want to make Silco pay.
I want in.
There is no in. You heard the council.
Fuck the council. You said you were tired of doing nothing. That's the only
Is it
sense.
the first time we've heard the fuck word in Arcane. Man, this episode is ranking it up a notch, I feel like. Alright, they're pushing for the 18!
Thing that came out of anyone's mouth tonight.
I'm not a vigilante. There is no N. You heard the council.
Fuck the council.
Fuck the council.
You said you were tired of doing nothing. That's the only sensible thing that came out of anyone's mouth tonight.
I'm not a vigilante.
No, you're a victim. So people notice you when you raise your hand in the boardroom?
We built them for mining the fissures.
Someone close to me had a pair of these. You're the one she trusted to do something.
What do you want me to do? Arrest him?
Silco controls the Undercity with Shimmer. Shut down his supply, and it's only a matter of time before his own people turn on him.
And how do we do that?
Take out his manufacturing facilities. Hit him hard and fast before he can react. So, we got a deal, pretty boy?
I love Vi. Vi's so cool. I'm loving seeing the development of their characters, like, throughout these episodes. It's really interesting to think about where all of them started, where all of them are now, and how their morals change as time goes on. I want to see more of Victor. Look at that fucking hammer!
Get back! Punk!
I don't know if this music will be any issues with copyright. If it is, then this bit might be cut. I apologize. Full version's always been on Patreon. The only reason it exists is because of copyright issues. My bad. Link in the description. Let's rock and roll! Holy shit, that took a dark turn quickly. wow. I mean, that is the kid that pressed the red button, so, you know, fuck him a little bit. But at the same time, wow. I did not see that happening at all. His name's Chase, right? That's the name of that guy. Chase has gone massively up in my books. I thought he was just like some corporate whatever who was eventually going to turn bad. But that was fucking awesome. He's not afraid to get his hand dirty. He gets his giant Thor fucking hammer. Wow, it was amazing. Obviously, the kid being zapped and falling off and is most likely dead is going to upset him a little bit. But other than that, that scene was epic as hell. Chase's first taste of war. Wait, I nearly missed that. Holy moly. Also, I definitely feel like they've, I definitely feel like this episode had a lot of fan service in it. We've literally seen no kind of nudity at all. And in this episode, they were like, we need to make up for that. Everyone gets naked. Everyone, you get naked, you get naked, you're getting naked twice. It's like everyone went into the office that day. Everyone today, you're all getting naked. Nope. If you argue, you get naked 3 times. It definitely feels like there was a lot of nakedness in that episode. Sort of out of nowhere. I'm not complaining. It is enjoyable to see people naked. We all like it. Don't act like you don't. Don't act like you don't. You know you do. Yes, you do. You're just as crazy as the rest of us. Wow. So the next episode is the finale of this season. Why do I have a funny feeling that this is all going to wrap up with some evil cliffhanger? Like there's so many story tendrils right now left out in the wind that need answers. There's no way one episode is going to answer all those questions. This episode is probably my favorite episode. I'd say episode 8, this is my favorite episode so far. This was brilliantly done. Very, very good episode. Despite the awkward, weird scenes, this was fantastic. This was very, very good. I even enjoyed the awkward, weird scenes. They're fun. Why not? You gotta have them in the show. This is great. This is great. This is really cool. This like built the hype for season 2 for me. And I imagine episode 9 is just going to like continue from that hype I'm feeling right now as well. I'm so curious. Also, for anyone wondering, when we finish this show, we are going to start Cyberpunk Edge Runners. It's going to be a Patreon exclusive series due to the very adult content I have been informed is in that show. So I'll probably do the first episode on YouTube, heavily blurred and edited and stuff, to make it YouTube friendly, and then the rest of the series will be Patreon exclusive. Just anyone wondering what's going to happen once we finish Arcane, that is what's happening. So yeah, if you want to watch that, make sure you're subbed on Patreon. I'm really starting to enjoy this show more and more. It definitely gets better. I would say Arcane is a slow burner. It's a very good show with very good character building, and the more you watch, the better it gets. It feels like they've really like homed in on what is this show and what makes it fantastic. And this episode, if anything to go by, season 2 is going to be mind-blowing, and the next episode is going to be mind-blowing. I'm really enjoying this. I think it is a well thought out and well put together show. Very, very fun to watch. And I hope you guys have all enjoyed this series as well. We've got one more episode to do, but I hope you guys have all enjoyed it. I know this hasn't been as crazy as my Attack on Titan reactions, but that is simply because Arcane doesn't have as many twists. So with Attack on Titan, so many twists. With Arcane, there's, much less. So this reaction is going to be more of me just watching and enjoying the show. But I hope you guys don't mind that. It's just like watching with you guys. I really like this. I'm interested to see if there's some sort of romance brewing between Vi and Caitlyn. I'm interested to see what happens with Mel's mum and the army and what's going on with her as well. I'm really interested to see what happens with Victor and his new body. He doesn't really seem to care about the woman he evaporated, but fair enough. Like, so many things going on. And now Jace is pretty cool. He was very lame. Now he's really cool. And flipping Jinx, what's happened to her? She got a purple eye. I'm interested to see what the new alien Jinx looks like. Anyway, I'm going to end the video there. Like I said, all Unblurred reactions are on Patreon. And at the moment, we are doing huge gift card giveaways on Twitch. If you're not following me on Twitch, well, you're missing out. So you're lost. Link in the description. Have an awesome weekend. I love all of you amazing people. And as always, you will see me in the next video.